Hello out there in O-Gauge land. It's Gary of Gary's O-Gauge Trains. I've got another video for you. I got a trick question for you. What you see before you is a MTH Boston and Albany J2 Hudson. This is a 2008, I think, production. It's PS2. It's got the wireless tether. And I've done where I've had a friend do something special to it. So let's go ahead and I'll discuss it. Now, this being an MTH engine, I have a trick question for you guys. Got two remotes right here. Got the MTH DCS remote, and I've got the Lionel Legacy remote. This being an MTH engine, which remote do you think operates this engine? Is it this one or this one? If you say it was this one, you are so wrong. This has actually been converted to Legacy. I had a friend, if you know, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. His name is Brooke. You might have seen his threads on OGR, on the O-Gauge Railroad Forum. He came up with all the wiring diagrams for all the Legacy boards. He also converts any engine. He's done several. He's probably done all the manufacturers now. He will convert just about any engine, as long as the electronics will fit, to Legacy. The reason why I did this MTH engine, no disrespect for those who like DCS, this is just my own opinion, but the operating system, compared to Legacy, I'm kind of bored with. The sounds, especially on a 2008 PS2 engine, were getting stale in my opinion. In fact, I hardly ever ran this engine ever. It just the sound, I didn't like the sounds. I didn't like the operating system. It just sat by the turntable collecting dust. So when I started seeing what Brooke was doing on the forums, converting this engine and that engine to Legacy, I contacted him last fall about doing this engine. Now, this is not a cheap conversion. The only reason why I did this conversion is I was able to get the parts from Lionel at their warehouse sale, which was 50% off all parts. I won't go into what it cost me to have this engine done, but the only way it would make it worth it is to get the parts half off, and then what Brooke charges made it feasible in my own estimation of doing this. I've got two other MTH engines, and I plan on eventually converting those two. MTH L4 Mohawk, and then if Evan will pan over to the Challenger, I plan on doing the Challenger. But some of the interesting things that can be added when you add Legacy is not only do you get the Legacy and the Legacy rail sounds. Brooke also added whistle steam. If you want, you can even add the swinging bell. And if you see his posts, he even did a Challenger engine for Gunrunner John, which with a lot more features. He had steam coming out for the dyno, and then he had steam coming out of the rear. Pretty incredible modification jobs. So without ado, let me get this engine up and running. Let's see here. As soon as the remote powers up. Alright. Okay, I got this one as engine 61. Let's start her. Alright, this concludes my demo of the MTH engine that's been converted to Legacy. I wanted to show it to you. I hope you enjoyed it. I also wanted to show you that I got this nice certificate. So if I can get it here. Congratulations on upgrading your Legacy. MTH Premier BNA J2 Hudson 613 to Legacy. Very nice. I even got instructions on how to fill the whistle steam, which is very nice of Bruck to do that. God, I hope I'm saying his name right. Anyways, thank you very much. Let's, before I close it out, let me tell you what the goings on of the layout. I just got this engine running. Hot water, if you are watching this. This used to be your Hudson. I bought it at Stout Auctions when you sold your collection. One of the amazingly looking third rail J3 Hudson. Whoever you had, whether this guy did a spectacular job. Sadly, when I bought it, the sucker didn't run. I don't know how it ran on your layout, but it didn't run mine. It had an issue. The rear drivers were out of quarter, and this sucker would jam. Just if it had a little bit of a load, it would jam. So I had to get that fixed. I put in Gunrunner John's Super Chuffer, as you can see, for Rule 17 lighting, cab lighting. I took the running lights out, the inspection lights out. It was such a rat's nest of wires in there. Typical third rail rat's nest of wires. I just removed them. I didn't care about the inspection lights anyways. But this is a beautiful looking engine. Very, very beautiful. Another project I'm in the midst of doing is I'm taking all my MTH. You can see a couple of them out right here. I am converting these to LED as soon as I get parts. Of course, the United States Postal Service. I've got a ton of stuff on order to complete them. And I'm waiting for everything to show up. As soon as all that shows up, I will have all 11 passenger cars being pulled by these Hudsons. And that's going to be the next video. I'm going to do a Hudson only video. I've got, geez, how many do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 Hudsons. So I will do a Hudson only video. Another project which I've run out of ballast is I'm finally, me and my son, finally getting some ballasting done. He did that section down there, but I've run out of ballast, so I guess I got to order some more. Finally getting some scenery done. So that, whoops, what is that? So finally getting some scenery done. This is the MTH L4 Mohawk. I do not like the sounds of this guy. I've got Lionel Legacy sounds picked out for it. So this will be the next engine that gets converted. Here's my last MTH engine, Challenger. This is an older version of PS2. Not the wireless tether, but it's got the regular wired tether. I would like to get whistle steam in this guy, and see if I can even get some steam for the dyno. We'll see what we can do for that. Maybe even swinging bell. Who knows? Definitely on the. I may consider that on the Mohawk. Black K-line Berkshire. This is next to get Gunrunner John's Super Chuffer. So I'll be doing that soon. And this is a project I really need to get back to. This is a MTH F3 ABA set. The goal is to get fixed pilots on here, KD all around. And I haven't decided what system I'm going to put into it. I won't be so picky on the sound systems. PS3 might be a good option. Maybe I'll give it legacy conversion, maybe a regular TMC conversion. I haven't decided yet, but that's going to be up and coming sooner or later one of these days. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy. What is new, what is old, excuse me, is now born again. We'll see you later.